Hello, y'all, and welcome to a video in which I talk about, I would call this science and straight up facts. I've kind of fooled around and done silly things for my other videos, but I thought I would get into a more serious topic, and that's a video making the case for Charlie Morton being the greatest of all time, particularly as a pitcher, but I'll get to other things a little later on other topics about him being the greatest. So, I thought I would expose a few myths and a few lies while also just shoving other facts and unclogging the hate that Morton haters are, the few that exist, around the world. I got to. So let's begin with fact number 1. A lot of people make cases for the greatest of all time in a certain category. But I would argue that Morton is undoubtedly, by anybody, even a Morton hater, is a top 10 pitcher without his own official jersey. I had to get this custom made, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And so that's fact number 1. Fact number 2. Look at these. I got 3 cards. I actually got one that I lost. I'll kill myself with that. And I have 2 coming in the mail. So you think that someone like me, who's not a baseball fan, and even as a baseball fan, I'm more just because I'm a homer because I'm an Astro fan. He left the Astros. So every reason for me to say Charlie Morton is not the greatest pitcher of all time, because I'm not a baseball fan. But even as not a baseball fan and not a Rays fan, I can think to myself and process that Charlie Morton, despite all of these biases I have against the man, against the beautiful dad that he is, I still recognize that he is the greatest pitcher of all. So that's fact number 2. Fact number 3. If you watch the World Series, Game 7, you realize that the one pitcher that didn't choke like a Diet Coke infused rabbit, the one that didn't do it was good old Chuck Daddy. He was amazing in his first start, and in his second appearance in the bullpen, he was beating them harder than Robert Osuna beats his girlfriend. It was beautiful. And when he won, you felt Chuck Daddy's beauty just radiating throughout the entirety of the world, and not of Houston, and as a Houstonian who's not a big fan of Houston in general, I can admit that everyone across the world agrees with this. So that's fact number 3. So now let's go on to fact number 5. So Charlie Morton is a big fan of history. Particularly the Civil War. When he was a kid, he went to a museum, and he realized just kind of the idea of brother fighting brother. And he understands that the sides are pretty complex, and that people themselves are very complex throughout history. And I admire that. And now we got to talk about number 7. Why he's one of the greatest pitchers of all time. And that is just based on the pure awesomeness. That he is actually a pretty great singer. They're very hard to find, but if you scroll and dig deep into the carcass of the internet, you will find some beautiful Charlie Morton songs. He recommended a country song. I ain't no country fan. I'm not a country fan. I'm all about Playboi Carti and Kanye West, arguably the 2 greatest of all time. But I listened to this one song called Feathered Indians by Tyler Childers, recommended by Charlie Morton, and it is slapping. It is so good. I like it. It's pretty good. Not to mention he has a really good just curveball, just nasty stuff now. It's great. And he's killing it with the Rays. And you know about the Rays now? They're the greatest team in baseball right now. And that's just a fact. So yeah, this is Charlie Morton. Greatest pitcher of all time. And I hope that I finally convinced the entire world of this fact. I love every single one of you.